Hey guys, welcome back to the newest episode. As I told you last time, I was going to go to the time we lost last time, which is here. This is where the magma took us. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Also, I just wanted to add that I've added some green lines to the top and bottom of the screen to cover up unnecessary things, because I dragged the screen out to make it bigger. But that made the unnecessary things show up on top, like the settings and the hotbar, which you don't need to see, so I covered it up for them. But I also fixed my audio, so hopefully that should sound better for you guys. And our encounter is a Glalie. Now this is an interesting encounter, because Glalie is an ice type, and it has an ice type move. Yeah, okay, so a critical hit did 5 damage, so we are safe to attack. The question is, can we damage it without killing it? Gymleaders should be able to tank this. Yeah. So I'm gonna attempt to throw a Pokeball, because I am afraid that if it throws us, we can't even attack anyway, so forget what I said. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball just in case, because if we attack it, a critical hit would kill it, and I don't want that. I want this Glalie. I really want it. Please? And it knows double team. This is like the saving grace to beat Brock. Also, I did some other things. Okay. For example, I added a speed up button, which can make this go a lot quicker. So it might be useful sometimes. We just got a Paralyze, which is amazing, because that means it will be easier to catch Glalie. Yeah, just go it out, okay. We're gonna have to risk a tackle. Yeah, okay. Okay. Good. Fingers crossed. Come on, Glalie, I know you want to go in the Pokeball. Come on! Yes! Woohoo! Glalie is such a cool Pokemon, so I'm happy to have her. Actually, it's a girl. So I think your name shall be quite simple. Your name shall be Frosty. Welcome to the team, Frosty. So for the next episode, I will draw a little drawing of Frosty and add her to the bar next to Roger. I actually want to check the stats of Frosty, actually. It's Rash Nature, okay? It has Inner Focus. That's good. And it has Powder Snow, Lair, Double Team, and Bites. This is a very strong Glalie. Welcome to the team, I will say happily. And as you can see, I did grind up our Pokemon just a little bit off screen, because I don't want you guys to waste time looking at me grind. Yeah. I'm gonna use the speed up button only to skip through dialogue when I find it necessary. So welcome to Viridian Forest. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go heal up before this. Because in Viridian we can get a new Pokemon, which is very good, but also we may also lose a Pokemon, so... Oh my... Speed up can be difficult sometimes, but it's very useful when I just need to go back and forth. I won't use it all the time, because I feel it kind of ruins the music and the experience as a whole. Let's see. Yeah. So, normally there would be a lot of bug types in here, but right now, it could be anything really. It could be literally anything. From a pool of, I think, 300 Pokemon right now. So, with that in mind, Let us see what we get. Fingers crossed. We actually got a Metapod? What are the chances of actually getting a Metapod in Viridian Forests? They must be low. So, you might think, Metapod. That must be a very bad encounter, but actually, if we can make this into Butterfree, it will be very useful, because normally, Butterfree is very powerful early game. It gets access to a lot of powder moves, which can put our opponents to sleep and poison them and such, and it gets confusion. So Butterfree is actually a very good Pokemon to have early on. Yeah, welcome to the team, Metapod. I will very happily add you. You're also a girl, actually. Your name shall be... Yes, I know what your name is gonna be. Your name is gonna be... Freedom. Welcome to the team, Freedom. Found an X-Defend. So, I randomized the items as well, so all items we find should be randomized. Which could be both good and bad. Yeah, see, we could have had a Nuzlocke. So, it is randomized, we just got a very low chance of actually getting a bug type in the forest. We can actually just breeze through this, because it is EXP. Yeah, so at this speed, I think in the next episode we will actually face off against Brock. Which I'm very much looking forward to. Because the speed really picks up in the spacing after the first gym. Finally Thundershock. Now we can finally use a stab move. If you don't know, a stab move is when you use a move of the same typing as the Pokemon you have, it gets a power boost. So if you are an electric type like Blue 2 is, then Thundershock will deal more damage than perhaps Tackle would do. Just because it gets the same advantage. It gets a type advantage. Hence why we call it a stab move. Yeah, I think we should be safe to move on right now. As I mentioned before in the first episode, the first generation is the generation I have the least experience with. So if I get lost in Viridian Forests, don't get mad. I have my reasons. Counter is Pidgeotto. So Pidgeotto is very nice for us to grind against, because we can use Thundershock. Yeah. Yeah, see, easy, super effective damage. So we are more than enough capable of grinding before the first gym. Yeah, a dragon scale, right? You would normally get a dragon scale, so everything is randomized. Apart from the trainers and the gym leaders, as I mentioned also. So I would like to grind up Frosty first, because Frosty will be very useful in the gym. But I'm also scared of losing Frosty, so I'm gonna do some switch training right now. Because Frosty right now is our key to defeating Brock. Yeah, Weedle. So, you might say, oh, Weedle, that's pathetic, but actually Weedle is quite dangerous, because Weedle has access to Poison Sting. And Poison can damage our Pokemon outside of battle. Which is very dangerous in a NUZLOCKE, where losing a Pokemon means actually losing it. So I need to be very efficient and hope that we don't get poisoned. Fingers crossed. Yeah, critical hits. Easy. Yeah, Frosty level up. Then we're gonna get Caterpie, then we just do the same over again. And don't worry, I'm gonna grind Frosty up off screen, so you guys don't need to witness all of this. Because this is gonna take a while. Now Caterpie, while I prefer Caterpie, it is less dangerous because it doesn't have Poison Sting. So we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, the static ability on Blue 2 is coming in very handy so far. We have paralyzed a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, Frosty reached level 4. Excellent. And we are almost level 10. Nice. Okay, that's trainer, so let's use a potion. Yeah. I love the little animations they have in this game. It's so much nicer than just filling up the health bar. Come on, let's see what you have. Catch your dog. Oh, he has a Weedle. Level 7, okay. And this is also part of the reason why I don't randomize trainers. Because of that, right now. Yes, because of that right there. Early game, in a NUZLOCKE, Poison Sting is very dangerous. We have a very limited amount of money right now. And therefore we can't buy infinite potion, antidotes, sorry. So, getting poisoned is not something we want to be this early on. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Blue 2 in because I have no desire to deal with the poison more than I have. So as you see, Poison Sting just deals 3 damage, but the poison is very dangerous. We are lucky to one-shot these at least. And Kakuna, right, so Kakuna is the evolved form. And it should just have Harden, unless... Yeah, it should just have Harden. So if you evolve a Weedle, it keeps its moves, but if you catch a wild Kakuna, it just has Harden. So, pro tip, I would always recommend catching... In general, I always recommend catching the first stage if you're able to, because then you get more moves. But this isn't always the case, just a general rule I like to stick to. Yeah, so if you see now, we're going to get damaged if we step. Yes, you see that? Yeah, that's Blue taking damage, which is something I don't want. Here, I have an antidote. Yes. A heal powder, right? We get moves we don't... items we don't usually would. So I am just going to speed out of here and do some healing. While we're here, let's get the item back here, because fun fact, there is an item to obtain behind here. Let's see what it is. Oh! Oh, oh. Okay. That's a legendary quality item. That's a master ball. Okay. So we just got a free encounter basically, because that allows us to catch anything we want. And I swear that was random. I did not plan for that at all. That is completely random. Yeah, so let's just get through this. Dun, dun, dun. And also I have switched to playing with the controllers, so you shouldn't even get any keyboard mouse sounds anymore, so this episode is full of little goodies for all of you. Oh, Caterpie, thank you. I'm always glad when they have Caterpie, because Caterpie doesn't have poison stick. They just like to spam string shots. Which isn't really a problem for us at the moment, because it just lowers our speed. Yeah, so we are not doing a lot of damage. So look, Glalie is a very rounded Pokemon. Pun intended. Its stats are, I think, the same all across the board. So our Frosty here can do some decent tanking while also doing a decent amount of damage. Which is just what we need right now. Yeah, we get so much EXP right there. So let's just keep at it. It missed. Yeah, let's just keep using bites. And there we go. Level 6, splendid. I'm so sorry, Anthony, but I needed that EXP. Yeah, we're almost out now. If there's anything special I missed, then I will, of course, go back and get them off screen. So, you guys don't have to suffer through that. A Golduck. Yet another Pokemon that will be very nice to grind with Bluetooth on. War Sport has such a nice animation. It really does. This game really has good animations in general. Like, I think the 2D games had so much more personality and quality to their animations than the 3D games do, in general. There's a lot of good things in the 3D games too, but I think the 2D games in general, they look better. Metapod, yet again. So we are just gonna keep using Powder Snow. To get that stab damage, yeah, you see that? That's a lot more damage than Bite would do, just because we get bonus damage. But I'm gonna use Bite now, because Bite can't miss. Well, it can miss, but not unless the opponent does something to our accuracy. Yeah, so much EXP. Yes. So the first part of the game, I would say up to level... now up to the 3rd gym. Yeah, can be quite repetitive, because the trainers, you know, use the same type of Pokemon, but they branch out very quickly once we get out into the world. It's just right here in Viridian Forest. There is a lot of bug catchers who just use the same Pokemon over and over again. But it will be a lot more fun once we get out into the world. There we go. So Frosty can now take care of herself. Yeah, she doesn't need to be carried anymore. Freedom and Roger, however, they both require to be switch trained, but I will do that off screen. Oh! A wild by Reap. Fluffy. Sorry, a wolf from a Reap. So we got Bluetooth's family in here too. That's nice. I think this is the last trainer before we're out, so let's get down to it. Why the rush? Well, sorry, but I have to complete the episode, so that's the rush. Level 9 Weedle. Yeah, the dreaded poison. I'm gonna have to switch to Bluetooth, just because she does more damage. I'm sorry, I'm just so scared of the poison early game. It really is terrifying. It's so dangerous. Because if you didn't know, in this game, your poison can... Sorry, the poison can faint your Pokemon. In Generation 4 and onwards, the poison just puts your Pokemon to 1 health, but here it can actually knock them out, which would be a death in our challenge mode. Which is why I am so shaky on fighting these poison Pokemon. Well, here we are. I think this is a fantastic ending to the episode right here. Thank you for sticking around. I hope the improvement on the sound and overall quality has been to your satisfaction. And as always, have fun. And I'll see you guys next time.